Our first match comes to you from the TV arena. There are the principals. It'll be Chiqui, Starr, his cousin, Rambo Starr, and the Youngbloods, Chris and Mark in the other corner.
Yeah, I saw that Puerto Rican fanatical, that wrestling fan there yelling like an Indian. What do you think he is, man? You're no Indian, man. You're a Puerto Rican wrestling fan.
Well, probably wants to identify with the World Tag Team Champions, the Youngbloods.
Probably like you, Rick St. James. You want to identify with a man.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that, but I guess you're against it, so let's go to the match in the ring first. It's going to be Rambo Starr, and it's going to be the elder of the Youngbloods, Mark Youngbloods.
Real good conclusion there, Rick St. James. Real good, you know. The elder of the Youngbloods, you know. I think you just missed it there a little bit. That's a nice little move right there. He does that with me once in a while. He's kind of greasy. You can't get your hands on him to keep your hands on him. You know, those Indians are. They were always behind-the-back fighters back in the Wild, Wild West. They were always underhanded and dirty. They're the same way now in professional wrestling.
Well, you should know you've been on the losing end of those matches more than enough
Rick
time.
St. James, that is making a statement like your IQ. You ask any wrestling fan in Puerto Rico who we won the tag team belts from, it's the Youngbloods. So I don't think we've been on the losing end of them. But see, Rick St. James, with your mind, you could take your mind and put it in a gnat's rear and it'd roll around like a BB in a boxcar, believe me.
Boy, that sure is imagery for you fans. There's Chiqui Starr with a side headlock.
We have no fear, ladies and gentlemen. Rick St. James will learn a side headlock, a drop-down toe hold, and a takeover in this hour, believe me, because I am teaching him everything he knows.
There's a shoulder tackle by Chiqui Starr. And a hip toss by Mark Youngblood to get this match started.
Yeah, you notice there Mark Youngblood had to grab a hold of his tights to get him over, but of course, that's the Indian way of wrestling, you know. When you can't do it right, cheat. You know, that's the Indian's motto. As everybody knows, you got all these goofballs running around in Puerto Rico going, To me, they sound like they're all sick, man. They're all sick in the mind anyhow. They got to be. You know that.
Well, that's your humble opinion, I'm sure.
My humble opinion is very well taken by a lot of people. You know that, Rick St. James?
Yeah.
Very well taken by a lot of people in high places.
In high places. That's the corner bar, I take it. There's a side headlock by Mark Youngblood, still in the ring.
Hey, you didn't see no city in Kansas leading in the poll for the murders per capita, did you, baby? Did you see any city in Kansas in that runner-up today? No, sir, brother.
How about Dunlap?
What was the number one? Dunlap was probably the last on the list. What was number one? San Juan, Puerto Rico. Shows you kind of people they have around here.
Well, we've seen Mark Youngblood take charge here, and now he turns it over to Chris Youngblood on Rambo Starr. Same side headlock. Uh-oh, now he's in the wrong place to be there.
There he goes, just, you know, hitting guys in the throat, kicking them and everything. And Ricky Benitez, Fernandez, Lopez, Gomez, Gonzalez, Hernandez, and Fernandez. He stands there like the dummy he is in a strike. So you think he's in Rio Pedro's prison or something the way he stands around there. He don't do nothing. He's lazy. Get up there, Ricky Vargas. Break them up when they're beating people up like that.
Bobby's the fifth man in the ring on this occasion. Clothesline by Rambo Starr.
Real good. You can count, too. Oh, Chiqui just missed that elbow. There's the Indian beating him up, punching him and kicking him again. Yeah, this is real good Indian wrestling. What was that, Rick St. James? Come on, what was that?
That was a backdrop, Bobby.
Real good. See, I did teach you something.
You're good for something, I know that much. There's a wrist lock by Chris. Tags into Mark. Takes over. And there's an arm drag to an arm bar by Mark Youngblood.
Real good, Rick St. James. Ladies and gentlemen, Hangman Bobby Jagger's School of Wrestling Commentators is now open. And as you can see, if I can turn this dummy into a commentator, I can turn anybody into one.
Oh, my, oh, my. There you go again. Oh, big knee by Chris right on the arm of Chiqui Starr. He won't be using that for a while.
Now, you know what that was, Rick St. James? You know what that was, Rick St. James? Come on, Rick.
I know you'll tell me.
Yeah, you don't know what it is.
Fireman carry.
That wasn't a fireman carry, you dummy. That was an arm suplex is what that was, my man.
Okay, I won't.
Fireman's carry. Boy, I won't tell. Oh, my God.
I won't tell the fans you were looking in the book for that one.
You're in the wrong state. What book? I wrote the book, Rick St. James. You're trying to get a copy of it.
There's a wrist lock by Mark Youngblood on Chiqui Starr. Starr trying to get in, and now...
Now, as you know, ladies and gentlemen, there was no tag there. In a tag team wrestling, you've got to touch the hand of the man to tag in and out.
Well, that's one thing that's correct. It's called tag team wrestling. And we'll be right back with some more action after these words.
and gentlemen, we're back with this big World Tag Team Championship match. And I'll tell you something right now. Rambo Ron Starr and Chiqui Starr, ladies and gentlemen, are looking like they're going to be the new World Wrestling Council World Tag Team Champions. You know, Rick St. James, I realize even your biased little pea mind up there, you know that Chiqui Starr and Rambo Ron Starr have taught the Indians a lesson in tag team wrestling.
All I can say is that's a front face lock Chiqui had on, and now it's forearm to the ribs, and he's got Mark Youngblood in sad shape. He's been in there far too long, Bobby.
Well, like you said, Rick St. James, the only thing you can say, you can't say nothing. I'll tell you something right now. He's been in there too long because that's the way the Stars kept it, brother. They kick that man in there, they beat on him, and they hurt him, and they put him down, and they're going to put him down for a 3 count, I think. Nice high knee by Ron Starr. And there you got the older of the Youngbloods, old Mark Youngblood, laying flat on his back. You know something? There's a nice leg drop by Ron Starr. 1, 2, and if the referee would count 1, 2, 3, there would be new World Tag Team Champions right now. But you notice Rick St. James, see the man go back to the front face lock. I know you noticed that, Rick St. James. It leaves you speechless, doesn't it? Well, here's that dumb brother coming in and out, jumping on top of somebody when he wasn't even tagged.
Bobby, you know as well as I do that you want to earn that win. You can't have it handed to you. Now, in Hell's Kitchen is Mark Youngblood. Chiqui Starr with a...
What's Hell's Kitchen, Rick St. James? A Puerto Rican barrio down in New York or something?
No,
man?
that's a Star's
I don't
Corner.
hear you saying that. You must have lived there at one time or something, man. Well, you better believe it. They got him over in a corner, brother, and that's their territory. And that's one thing where the Youngbloods don't want to be, especially when you get beat up. No Hell's Kitchen,
you just
no
missed,
nothing. It's just their corner,
you
brother.
just missed a near pin there by the Stars.
I ain't going to get excited until I see the pin. 1, 2, 3. But, you know, when you got a referee like Ricky Vargas, Benitez, Lopez, Lomez, Gonzalez, Hernandez, and Fernandez, sometimes you have to say his name before he counts 3.
Rambo Ron Starr now raking the eyes of Mark across those ropes. Got rope burns on those eyes for sure.
Well, I'll tell you something, one thing about it, they got the Indians completely out of focus. The Indians right now look like one of the sloppiest tag teams I've ever seen in my life. The man's been in the ring far too long. He's getting beat up. They ought to take those belts right now. If Chris Youngblood had any ounce of sense, just hand him to Ron and Chiqui Starr and say, you're the better team. You be the world champions. You represent the world.
You've been watching this match now. You've seen the double team the Stars have done on Mark, and you still say these words.
Nice clothesline by Ron Starr from the outside. I'll tell you something right now, brother. They don't give you brownie points, Daddy. And they don't give you a good conduct medal when you're in a wrestling ring. So Rick St. James, just sit back and watch 2 men beat up 2 boys.
Well, that's exactly what I expect you to say. Don't listen, fans, because there's a double team right there. 2 men against 1.
Don't listen to me. I'm the authority here, Rick St. James. You're the outsider. I'm the authority. They know I know what I'm talking about. They know you don't know what you're talking about.
What?
Every time you open your mouth, you're telling them you don't know what you're talking about. Right there, Ron Starr, double knockout right in the middle.
Both men out. Train wreck in the middle of the ring. Both men down and out of it.
I don't see no choo-choo trains. I don't see no train tracks. I'll tell you what, Ron Starr better make a tag back here and get Chiqui back in. Oh, no!
They both had the same idea at the same time, Bobby.
That's right, double drop kick. That's exactly what happens when people have the same idea, brother. Somebody has got to miss that.
There's Mark with the tag. In comes Chris, and he takes off on Chiqui Starr. Look at that chop to the chest. Now he's got both men. Double headbutt. Chris is mad, and he's showing it right now. Look at that kicks to the chest of Chiqui Starr.
Don't look awful low to me. If
Mayhem in the ring.
Why isn't the referee getting the other Youngblood out? There's only supposed to be 1 guy in the ring. What's wrong with that, huh?
Double drop kick on Rambo Ron Starr. He's out of the ring. And now Mark and Chris.
Why don't they get another man out of the ring, man? What a dummy this Benitez is, man. There's the slingshot.
Chris comes in and a pin. Oh, what's this? Rambo Ron Starr up the top rope. Oh, he nailed Chiqui Starr. What a mistake. Now, it's Chris Youngblood. He's got Chiqui Starr. And he's going to bring him in the ring with a suplex. Uh-oh, there's Rambo Ron Starr. Wait a second. Rambo Ron Starr's holding his leg from outside the ring. Oh, no. Referee's counted 3. He's called this a win for Rambo Ron Starr, Chiqui Starr. How could he do that? What championship has changed hands. Bobby, you have no comment, I take it.
I'll tell you something. Right there, you saw the man beat the man. 1, 2, 3. Nothing you can do about it, lady. You sit there and yell and cry and scream. Now, what's this dummy doing in there? The invader number 1. What does he think he is? In charge of everybody or something? Going to show the referees how to referee now? Well, right there you see it, ladies and gentlemen. The tag team champions, Ron and Chiqui Starr, they beat the Youngbloods, brother, and they taught them what tag team championship wrestling is all about.
Invader 1. Let's take another look at what Invader 1 saw, as all fans saw, when Rambo Ron Starr outside the ring grabbed a hold of Chris Youngblood's leg, and that allowed that Chiqui Starr to get the pin count. 1, 2, 3. Well, we're back, and Invader 1 is explaining
Invader 1 is nothing but a goofball. You know something, Invader 1, if you interfered in one of my matches like that, you wouldn't have to lay down on the mat. I'd knock you down on the mat, I'd beat you up, and I'd leave you laying there, brother. Not only that, I'd take that ugly sock off your face. See him laying down there on the mat? That's the kind of wrestler he is, a dummy.
The referee has gone into the dressing room. Apparently, he has something more to say about this match based on what Invader 1 told him. All the fans saw it.
Well, anybody can believe Invader 1 has got to be a dummy anyhow. All these dumb wrestling fans standing up. They all hope and pray that the Youngbloods get the belt back. As far as I'm concerned, Youngbloods, you were beat.
There it is.
And here he comes. The Puerto Rican thief, Ricky Vargas Benitez, went in there and stole the belt. He just went in there and stole the belt as a criminal offense. And he's giving a belt to those goofballs.
Okay, it's been reversed. It's been reversed based on all the information we just gave you. And the winners by disqualification are, and still, the world champion, Chris and Mark Youngblood.
I'll tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. People sticking their nose in other people's business. It's ridiculous. We'll be back with the Battle of the Ninjas right after this.